The Executive Secretary of the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TET Fund, Abdullahi Baffa, has assured the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, at a newly approved Nigerian Army University, BU in Borno State, will get the 2 billion naira TAKEOFF grant when the 2018 intervention is released to the fund. Baffa disclosed this in Abuja when he received the Army Chief, who was on a courtesy visit to the fund. Our correspondent Gloria Ikiba reports.
The visit of the Army Chief is to commend the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TET Fund, for the goodwill and support to the recently established Nigeria Army University BU in Borno State. Extolling the vision of the fund, which he says has transformed the education landscape of the country, especially in tertiary institutions, the Chief of Army Staff asserts that the Army University is a solution center in science and technology, military capability in terms of equipment and innovations.
These days, you cannot fight just like within the conventional sense. We have gone beyond. Warfare has transformed greatly, and it requires more scientific approach. It requires more intellectual approach than it used to be in those days. So the Nigerian Army has gone ahead to see that to see to the need for us to have such university that will tailor our needs. It's a specific, innovative, as well as solution center in science and technology and military science and technology.
No doubt, TET Fund was established to intervene in the provision of essential infrastructure for teaching and learning, infrastructural materials and equipment, research and publication and capacity building. The TET Fund boss assures that funds will be released.
Like I said a moment ago, the Nigerian Army School of Education is the newest member of the TET Fund family that was only approved in the last 2 or 3 Federal Executive Council. The approval of a take-up grant of 2 billion naira has been conveyed to TET Fund, and we are going to issue the allocation letter immediately the 2018 intervention guidelines are approved and released to the fund.
The Army University was approved 2 months ago by the Federal Executive Council, and it will help in the current fight against insurgency by the military, and the first set of students are expected to be admitted later in the year 2018. Gloria Ikiba, Core TV News, Abuja.